You think they are applauding. You are wrong. They are not clapping. They are sharpening their knives. There is a fatal error in your operating system. A glitch civilization has programmed into you since birth. You believe success is meant to be seen. You believe that if you win, you should display the trophy. You believe that visibility equals power. This is a lie that will bury you. In the real world, the one governed by shadow, strategy, and human nature, showing off is not strength. It is a confession of weakness. It is a signal that screams to every predator, every parasite, every rival. Here is what I value. Here is where I am vulnerable. Come and take it. I am going to show you why silence is the only true luxury left. I am going to deconstruct the mechanics of your ego and show you why the most dangerous men in history moved in the dark. By the end of this video, you will understand why the person who flaunts power is already halfway to losing it. But you have to listen because the noise of your own ego is loud, and we are here to kill it. Phase 1. The mechanics of the target. Let's strip away morality. I am not here to tell you bragging is bad or impolite. I don't care about politeness. I care about survival, and strategically showing off is suicide. Machiavelli wrote in The Prince that a ruler must avoid being hated above all else. He can be feared, yes, but hatred is the engine of rebellion, and nothing generates hatred faster than the reckless display of fortune in front of those who lack it. When you show off your money, your relationship, your promotion, your intellect, you think you are generating admiration. You are not. You are casting a shadow, and that shadow falls on the people around you. It highlights their inadequacies. It reminds them of their failures. It triggers a primal biological alarm in their brain that says, "He has resources I do not. He is a threat." You are creating enemies out of neutrals. Think of the sniper. What is the sniper's first rule? Concealment. The moment the sniper reveals his position, even if he is the deadliest weapon on the battlefield, he is gone. When you post that photo of your watch, when you talk loudly about your quarterly earnings, when you subtly drop names to show connections, you are firing a flare into the night sky. You are illuminating your position. You are saying, "I am here. I have something worth taking," and the world is full of takers. There's a concept in physics called the observer effect. Observing a system changes a system. In psychology, this is weaponized. When people observe your success, they don't just watch. They interfere. They sabotage, not always openly. The human animal is too cunning for direct warfare. They sabotage through delay, through forgetting to pass a message, through subtle slander, through passive withdrawal support. The friend suddenly too busy to help you move, the colleague who leaves you off the email chain, the partner who picks fights after a win. This is the tax of visibility. You bought the applause with the currency of your safety. Was it worth it? Veblen called it conspicuous consumption. He thought it was about status. But in the dark psychology of the tribe, it is survival. In ancient tribes, if you hoarded more meat than you could eat and flaunted it while others starved, you didn't become chief. You became the dinner. We have not evolved. We just wear suits. The instinct to level the field, to tear down the tall poppy, is encoded in our DNA. So ask yourself, why are you painting a target on your back? Do you crave the dopamine of a like so much that you risk the ruin of your real life? Silence is camouflage. In a world where everyone screams, "Look at me," the man in the shadows is invisible. And because he is invisible, he is safe. He can maneuver, flank, strike, and no one sees him coming until it is too late. Phase 2, the intelligence leak, the blueprint of destruction. Now we go deeper. This is not just envy. Envy is emotional. This is tactical. Information is ammunition. Every time you open your mouth to brag, you are leaking intelligence. You hand your enemies the blueprints to your psychological structure. Let's analyze coldly. When you show off, you're not just showing an object or achievement. You are revealing a value. You are telling the world, this is what matters to me. This is where I derive my worth. If you brag about money, you reveal your security is tied to your bank balance. I don't attack your family. I attack your finances, your reputation, threaten lawsuits. I know exactly where you bleed. If you brag about intellect, always correcting people, being the smartest in the room, your ego is tied to being right. To destroy you, I humiliate you publicly, frame you as incompetent. You collapse because I struck the pillar of your self-esteem. Do you see? You gave me the codes to your destruction. Machiavelli advised a prince to be a great pretender, never to reveal true nature. Why? Because if I know what you love, I can use it. If I know what you fear, I can weaponize it. Broadcasting life strips you of armor. You are naked among those in armor. That is why the truly powerful, not influencers renting Lamborghinis, are often quiet. They are ghosts. You don't know where they live, who they date, or their next move. They operate in a vacuum of information. Because you know nothing, you cannot manipulate, predict, or trap them. But you post your location, your plans, complaints, wins. I can profile you in 10 minutes by scrolling your feed. I know you seek validation from authority. I know your insecurities. I know your temper when challenged. I own you, and I haven't even spoken yet. This is the danger of the open book philosophy. Society tells you to be authentic, to share your truth, to be vulnerable. Society wants you weak. Authenticity is not overexposure. You can be real without being reckless, honest without being defenseless. The outlier values the fog, keeps cards close, not hiding a crime, but hiding power. Concealing intentions creates suspense. People guess your strength, often overestimating it. Silence amplifies competence. Say nothing. People assume you are thinking profoundly. Say everything. You remove doubt, you are a fool. Stop leaking. Stop giving the map to your fortress. Memorize terrain. Let them wonder while you watch from high ground. Phase 3. The paradox of signaling. Imposter scream. In biology, there is a handicap principle. The peacock grows a massive tail, heavy, slow, vulnerable, to signal strength. Humans inverted the signal. The louder the signal, the weaker the reality. The dog that bites doesn't bark. The bark is fear. Barking constantly signals insecurity. Wealthy people, old money, don't wear branded logos. Cashmere, nondescript cars, silent money. Talking about it signals scarcity. Bragging about women signals female attention is rare. Bragging about business signals no control over time. You are a worker, not a master. Outliers see through this instantly. Robert Greene on seduction requires mystery, a pull. Push accolades. You repel. Respect cannot be bought, only commanded by action. Confidence comes from knowing you could buy the room, but choosing peace. Knowing the answer, but letting others speak first. That is king energy. The jester jumps, desperate for attention. Which are you? Every humble brag, every fishing for compliments. You are the jester. People laugh at you, not with you. Kill the need to be seen. It is a parasite. It eats potential, excretes mediocrity. Become comfortable being underestimated. Invite it. Let them think you are average, broke, slow. Sun Tzu, all warfare is deception. Appear unable when able. Phase 4, the economics of mystery, scarcity. More of something, less worth. Flood the market with presence, thoughts, achievements. You become common. Machiavellian understands scarcity. Withdraw. The artist who disappears 5 years commands attention. Stop showing off. Stop giving away value. Silence preserves tension. Tension drives the engine. Don't release pressure. Let it become dangerous. Drive you forward. Be rare. Be scarce. Be the gold coin among copper. Phase 5, master and slave. The validation trap. When you show off, you think you dominate. Look closer. Who is performing? Who is judging? The performer is subordinate. The judge is superior. Bragging is submitting an application. You are a slave to the applause, criticism, or neglect of others. True master needs no validation. Lion doesn't ask sheep if he hunted well. Break the chain. Internal assessment is the only measure. Phase 6, the gray man, strategic mediocrity. CIA, MI6, Mossad. Gray man is most dangerous, not for power, but for invisibility. Blends and extracts info. Leaves. Apply this. Average appearance hides empire. Networks, sharpening mind. Obscurity is security. Appear weak, be underestimated, then strike. Phase 7, reverse brag, weaponize humility. Machiavelli, better feared than loved. Reverse brag hides power. People think you struggle. They feel sympathy, share info, offer help. Information control, tactical advantage, no obligation to disclose. Appear weak when strong, strong when weak. Be the trap. Phase 8, physics of hate, the evil eye. Ancient cultures name it. Greeks Buscania, Romans invidia, nazoinist. Envy directed at you has effect. Opens paranoia, stiffness, second-guessing. Shows why lottery winners fail. The tribe reacts violently. Protect peace, privacy, firewall wins. Small trusted circle. Secret success is safe, like hidden flower. Phase 9, void of power, God mode. Stop seeking validation, become gray man, embrace silence, gain sovereignty. You become God in your own universe. Opinions no longer penetrate. Walk through life free of noise and social pressure. Machiavelli, prince relies on himself. Silence, discipline, hidden wins are yours. You become director of your life. Control from darkness. Next big win, crush the urge to show off. Hold energy, excitement, feel it burn. It's a growth of power, charging your battery. Keep it secret. Wake with it, move with it. People feel it, but do not know. You don't need their applause. You are in the realm of the outlier, the shadow. It's lonely, but real. Publicly, this is all I can show. The most powerful teachings are behind the join button.